Hello my friends, it is Dana. Welcome back to Decorate with Dana. Today's video we are going to be going around my house and I'm going to share with you my favorite Amazon home decor items. I also wanted to thank Cricut for sponsoring today's video. I'm going to share with you in just a minute a really simple, beautiful project that I made using my Cricut machine. So I wanted to go around with you from room to room and share with you my tried and true favorite home decor items from Amazon. I have a ton of items from Amazon that I have used and that I've purchased, some that I absolutely love, some they were okay. I don't really have much that I didn't like, because if I didn't like it, I sent it back. But I have some items that I've had for a very long time that I just continue to use, and those are the items I really want to share with you. I do have a few items in here that maybe I purchased within the past month or so, but I do love them. They are neutral items that can go with every season, so I also wanted to include those in today's video. So I hope it gives you a little bit of inspiration on some really great home decor items that you can find on Amazon that are great quality. So before we get started, I wanted to share with you this awesome Mother's Day project that I made using my Cricut machine. So if you are not familiar with Cricut, they are a smart cutting machine that uses a very simple, easy to use app called Design Space. On there you can make custom cards, you can make unique t-shirts and sweatshirts. You can use, like I've made labels to label my pantry and my spice jars. So you can do so much with your Cricut. Today I'm using my Cricut Joy Extra. The best thing about Cricut is that you don't need any experience. It's so easy to use. It walks you through setting up your machine, and then the opportunities are endless of what you can create. All of the materials that you use with the Cricut machine are very high quality, and they are designed to work perfectly with your Cricut machine. Cricut is affordable and easy way to make different gifts and ideas and things for around your home, so it is totally worth the investment. So with Mother's Day right around the corner, I wanted to just make her a really unique gift that I created myself, and something that was functional that she could use every day. So I decided to design on a canvas tote bag, something that resembled something that she could bring to like a farmer's market or something like that. So I found a very basic canvas bag. You can find them anywhere, and I created a design that I think just looks so adorable. So I want to share with you how I created that really quick. In Design Space, I selected New Project, and under Images, I searched for Farmers Market Flowers. When I found an image that I thought would be perfect, I added it to the canvas and resized it to what I wanted it to be. Then I went to the Offset button and changed it from 0.25 to 0.15. And changed the color of the offset to match the color of the canvas bag just a little bit better. Once I was happy, I selected the entire image and then I hit flatten. So at this point, it told me the image was too large and I had the option to auto resize it. After this, I hit the make button to send it to my printer. Okay, so I will be using my Cricut Joy Extra. I have it already Bluetoothed to my laptop. Okay, so I'm using the printable iron-on for light fabrics because I am going to be placing it on this canvas tote bag. Found this at Hobby Lobby for relatively inexpensive. I have my tape measure here just to, when I put the image on before I use the Easy Press to put it on, I want to measure to make sure it's pretty centered. So I have this canvas tote bag. I'm going to need my weeding tool and then this little tool to help flatten it. And then I'm going to go ahead and send this to my printer. I'm going to put a piece of this printable iron-on in my printer. Make sure you do it the right way for your printer. Like I know in mine, it goes upside down because it'll print on the front side. It's the way it pulls the paper in. So you just have to make sure you do it properly for your printer. So I'm going to go put this in my printer and then I'll hit send to printer and the image will print out. Okay, so I just printed this out on my printer on the printable iron-on for light fabric. So now I'm going to put that on the mat perfectly, trying to align it up here, right? You want to make sure you do it the same way that it shows you so it all cuts right. And yeah, so then we will send it through the machine to cut. At this point, I select the material. I choose the printable iron-on for light fabrics, and then I will be loading the mat into the Cricut machine. At this point, the Cricut machine will pull in the mat and will begin the cutting process. This actually happens very quickly. Okay, so before I unload this from the machine, I just want to make sure it cut everything out, and it looks like it did. So now we will just hit the unload button, pull it out, and then what I think I will start doing is weeding out all of these little sections in between, and then peeling off the outside, and then peeling off the actual iron-on. I just take my weeding tool and I go through and I'm just pulling out all of the smaller inner pieces. There wasn't too many on this image, so this happened pretty quickly. At this point, I'm just going to peel off the area around the image so I am left with just the iron-on. Now I'm going to be using my Easy Press Mini, which is essentially a little mini iron, and my Easy Press mat. So I'm going to go on my computer and find out what temperature we need to set this at for whatever type of material that we have. And then I'm going to set up the canvas bag with this centered just exactly where I want it to go. We will pre-iron it just to iron out any wrinkles or anything. And then once it's completely cool, we'll put our iron-on on. From the Cricut homepage, I select Heat Guide and I select the Easy Press Mini because that's what I'm using today. And then I just select the heat transfer material and the base material, and it will tell me what temperature and for how long to hold the Easy Press to transfer the iron-on onto the fabric. Here I'm just taking the mat and lining it up as perfectly as I can on the canvas tote and just kind of measuring it to get it as centered as I can. And then I'm just pre-ironing it to take out any wrinkles and just letting that dry completely before I peel off the iron-on and put it onto the material. So again, once I carefully remove the iron-on, I place it on the fabric again and again quickly measure just to make sure it's as centered and exactly where I want it to go. And then I use the protective sheet that comes with the iron-on. And according to the heat guide, I was to hold it for 30 seconds on low heat. So that is what I did all around the image to make sure it transferred to the canvas bag. Okay, you guys, here is how this project turned out. I think that this is so beautiful. They have so many different designs on Design Space that you can use. And I just think this is so cute. It's nice and neutral, farm fresh flowers, perfect for like taking to a farmer's market or something. But you can also use this like in New York, our grocery stores don't provide plastic bags anymore, so we have to bring our own bags. So you could bring this to the grocery store. This is a little bit bigger one, so it really fits a lot. So anyways, that is how easy it is to create a beautiful design on your Cricut, whether, like I said, you're making a custom card or you're cutting out some iron-on to make a custom shirt or a canvas bag. So I'm going to have a link to the products that I used down below, and I'm also going to link the project that I made. And I want to thank Cricut for sponsoring today's video. So without further ado, let's get on with the rest of my Amazon home decor. I purchased this lamp on Amazon a couple of months ago, and it's been a favorite for a couple of reasons. I love the size of it. It's big enough to put on, this is a large console table, and it fits perfectly here without being too big, but this also would look great on a bedside table or a side table in a family room, being just big enough but without being too big and overpowering. Love the texture on the bottom. It's quite heavy. And yeah, this has been a favorite for the past couple of months. Another favorite, this is one of my favorite coffee table books. This is still the Slow Home. The illustrations in here are so beautiful, and I just love decorating with coffee table books because they are multifunctional, and they, you know, you can look at them and gain inspiration, but yet they also look great, and they're a great layering piece for decor. And then this two-handled bowl I did get also a couple months ago. This is moved around to different areas. It looks great in a kitchen. It looks great on shelves. Looks great on stacking books. I had some wooden Easter eggs in here for Easter. So these three right here have been Amazon decor favorites for a while. So coming here into the dining room, one of the things I love is this beautiful match cloche. I think not only is it look really pretty, but it is a functional decorative piece as well. They come in different sizes. I believe this is the medium or small size. They have the ones with the really tall, large matches also. I love the like ribbed detail on the actual glass cloche. And I don't know, I just think it makes a really pretty decorative piece. I've had this now for a couple of years. I move it around to different areas. So that is definitely a recommend. Like I said, you can use it should you not be able to find a lighter or something. You can use this to light your candles or whatever, but it also looks really pretty. Another item that I love that I have displayed here in my dining room display cabinet are these set of 2 vases. I believe they came as a set. And it's like this medium size vase and then the smaller one. Love, so it is like a raw finish on the actual vase itself. I love the kind of bubble detail of them. I just think they're really pretty. I don't even add florals in them, but you could do that. They'd be really pretty with just 1 or 2 simple stems coming out of them, but I like them even displayed just like this. I've had these now for a few months and I continue to use them. This is another favorite coffee table book for the love of white. I do, like I said before, take most of the covers off, but I think it's just really beautiful. This one is very plain. However, I think I actually really did like the cover of this one also, but you know, I do like to sometimes just take them off because I like the simple look of the binding. But I will have all of these different coffee table books listed individually and linked. Well, I'm going to have everything listed and linked down below. But all the coffee table books that are my favorite, I will have listed down in the description box. This is a vintage inspired picture that I found on Amazon. I love the look of it. I love that it's very neutral. Love the frame of it. It's super simple. I just have it propped up here on my console table in my dining room. But I think this is really beautiful and I love the simplicity of it. And this is also one of those items that I can move around to any room in my home. This is probably my favorite coffee table book, and this is Kinfolk Table. They have Kinfolk Home also, which I do not have, but I love the kind of brown binding of this. Looks like a linen material on the outside, but I think that this one is absolutely beautiful. I just love that pop of brown because I have a lot of white and cream ones. It's just nice to be able to layer this also with other books, and it just adds that nice pop of color. A favorite floral from Amazon are these Real Touch tulips. They are just so perfect. You can get them in every color that you pretty much can imagine, but I love how realistic they look and feel. The color of the greenery is perfect. So yeah, these are a favorite from Amazon as well. This little scallop tray that I have on my coffee table is probably one of my favorites. I love that, so let's see, I can take this off. I love that it has the two-handled woven detail, and these scallops just make it so beautiful. It is a smaller size tray, but to me, I like that. Sometimes I don't want a super large one. As you can see, it was plenty big enough to fit this vase and then this little bell on a stand, and then I just put some coasters or something in here. Makes it very functional. I like having this on a coffee table because I can remove it if we need to use this space to play games or something like that. It's everything I have on there is low profile, so you can see perfectly, but this would be really cute in the kitchen. You could put some canisters or a little lamp in the corner with some salt and pepper shakers or your utensil canister. It's just very multifunctional and can be used in pretty much any space. These Travertine candle holders are so beautiful. Travertine is one of my favorite materials to decorate with. I love just how organic it looks. I love that it just is very perfectly imperfect. They are very heavy. So it came with this larger size and the smaller size. It fits your tapered candle. So far, every candle I've tried in there, it fits, but I actually like the way that they look just sitting on a stack of books like this also. And then two more favorites, coffee table books, are this Live Beautiful and The Art of Home. Again, I love the neutral bindings and looks of these, so I will have those listed down below also. These two candles are relatively new, and I cannot say enough about these. First of all, they were packaged so beautifully, but the detailing on this is so gorgeous. These also look great. I think there's one more smaller size that I might get because the three of them placed under maybe a glass cloche or just on a stack of books would look so beautiful as a display. So I highly recommend these ribbed kind of spiral-like candles that I found on Amazon. This match striker is from Creative Co-op on Amazon. I did purchase the matches separately, but I think that this is so beautiful. Love the looks of this, and I just like how it's different than the actual cloches that I have. Also, I like both of them, but I like to switch it up just a little bit. So again, I have this just on a side table with a stack of books, and then on top of the side table I do have a candle, so you can easily get to them. And then these are two more favorite coffee table books. This is Down to Earth and Curate. Again, this one actually has a much more detailed cover, but I love it because it's so neutral, and I actually love looking at these books, and I get a lot of inspiration from them also, so they're not strictly just coffee table books that you don't look at. These are really beautiful illustrations and perfect to look through to get some inspiration for your decorating. Coming here into the kitchen, I know I did a whole kitchen Amazon favorites. I didn't include these in because they are a little bit more on the decorative side, but I did find this arched cutting board, and it is in the darker walnut finish, which matches my table and the shelves in here. So I do like to bring in that darker pops of wood. I am trying to incorporate more dark wood in with the light. So I love this layered with different cutting boards. This is in my cutting board plate holder that my husband made for me. And then I also really, which I'll pull this out so you can see, I also really love this beautiful checkerboard one. You could see how thick it is. It has the ridge for if you're cutting meat or something, the juices to run off. They don't go all over the place. So this is a beautiful, functional, decorative piece for the kitchen or even a dining room, or honestly this would be beautiful as a tray somewhere, putting, you know, a vase with some florals and a candle or something, and maybe one of your candle cloches. This is probably one of the best quality pieces of decor that I have purchased on Amazon, so I highly recommend this. Another favorite purchase from Amazon, and I actually did not purchase this on Amazon, but I was able to find it, is this Creative Co-op striped pitcher. It has this really beautiful brownish color striping on it. Looks really pretty. It is food safe, so you can use it. You know, you can use it, sometimes I'll use it to fill the coffee pot with water or something like that, but then I just put it on my open shelves here to display, and I think it looks perfect. So that is another favorite that I have been using for quite a while. Another favorite purchase is this really pretty flower bowl. I think this was also a Creative Co-op from Amazon, but I'm not sure. I will definitely have it linked down below. I remember it being pretty reasonably priced, and it works perfectly as a fruit bowl, but you don't even have to put anything on it, and it would just be pretty display. This artwork landscape picture is also from Amazon. Very reasonably priced. Love how neutral it looks. I love that this can carry me through the spring right through till Christmas time. Would I probably switch it out, but I think it even looks beautiful in the fall. I used it through spring, summer, fall. Last year it works perfectly. It's just the perfect size. I have it here in my half bathroom on the shelf above the toilet, but you can add this layered with other pictures. It would look really pretty layered in front of a mirror on a mantle or in front of a mirror on a console table. It's just the perfect size. The quality is good and the price was amazing. Display boxes are another very functional, beautiful decor item. These, I have two different sets to share with you. This particular one is gorgeous, and this is all glass. So of course in this one, you're probably gonna wanna display more decorative items. I have put dried florals in here. In the winter, I put pine cones. You could just put, I don't know, bowl filler, whatever you want in these, and they look really pretty. I don't have anything in there right now. I have not. This is in my office on the shelves, and so I haven't decorated yet for spring in here, but I will be adding something in here. But this quality is excellent, and this one is really very large. This is another set of rattan stacking display boxes. Again, so this one has a glass top. As you can see, I do have stuff stored in that because you really can't see through it. So this is a very functional piece. This would be also really pretty on a coffee table. You could hide remotes and different stuff like that, little card games and stuff in here. So it makes a really functional decor piece. Also love the rattan, love the double stacking 2 sizes, but even if you don't want to get 2 sizes and you just want one, they're perfect for displaying and yet holding, you know, functional pieces also. We are constantly using this stair basket. It's a great way to hide things that you need to take up and down the stairs without just layering them on the stairs like we used to do. It looks really pretty, and then it has 2 handles, so you can literally just grab the whole thing, bring it upstairs, or grab out of it what you need. So that is a very functional piece that we love. Okay, you guys, that is going to wrap up today's video. I hope that you enjoyed me just sharing with you some of my favorite Amazon home decor finds. Let me know if you have something specific, because I'm always looking for new items, you know, just to see if it's something that we can share with each other, if you found something that is an absolute favorite for you. And thank you all so much for watching. If you are new here, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and follow me over on Instagram at Decorate with Dana. I will see you all in my next video. I hope you have a great day.